It's me. I just figured I'd make another video. And the thing is, when people are famous, they tend to forget who's the most important people in the world. Their fans. If you just think, oh, I got famous because, well, who supports you? Your fans do. And it's shocking to how many people out there who got famous and then totally forget who helped them get that way. Me, I'm not famous. I'm not famous on Facebook, but a lot of people thought, oh, I'm interesting because I'm a fan of horror and I'm within the groups and I talk about horror movies and I talk about other things. I mean, I talk about mostly horror films, but to say that I'm famous, no, I'm not famous. I'm not even a famous YouTuber like everyone else who has 5 billion people following them or whatever. How many people that they get every year? But the thing is, like I said, you don't like if I did become famous, um, I would not forget the people that supported me and helped me throughout my life to get this way, to get famous. And you don't want to forget anybody. So if I do become famous eventually, I want to thank all the people that supported me. Um, and I, my family are like my fans on Facebook, which is funny because they do stalk me on Facebook quite a lot. Like they're like, oh, I wonder what Josh is doing. I always talk about horror movies. Pooey. I guess I can't talk to him about anything else. Because again, Facebook is for important, updates. But then again, I'm on there all the time, like a lot of people, and I get kind of bored, so I just kind of stop showing up once in a while, or I get so busy doing other things that I forget that I'm supposed to be at an event that one of my friends put together, like come listen to a show or whatever. And, it's like I said before in my other videos, I said, I'm not going to pledge my allegiance to anybody. I don't think it's right to pledge allegiance to any person or any one person. Um, because then that means you have to bow down to them. And you know what? I'm not bowing down to no one. So if that makes me a bad friend or a bad fan, again, go ahead, unfriend me. I don't care. Um, because I'm in the groups. If you want, people want to talk to me, they can talk to me in the groups, or if they just want to send me a chat message, they can do that too. I mean, I don't care. I'm on there all the time. I'm always looking at fan pages and clicking like on them, and people invite me to other fan pages, and sometimes I don't like them, and sometimes people send me to groups that I have no interest in, and I wish they would just go ahead and ask me, do you want to be part of another group? Because I'm in so many groups, it's not even funny, that I don't have time to be in every single group that there is. And, and sometimes when somebody invites me to a fan page, I often don't look at it, and it's in a different language that I can't read. So, but it's like, somebody sent me, jerseys, and I said thanks, and then the very next night I get a pair of sunglasses, someone trying to sell me sunglasses, and I don't appreciate that. I wish people would stop tagging me in that. Just like this was like before. Oh, I tried this new diet. It's like blueberry, and then I did some research, and it's from another country. So it's not as if I know where this is really coming from. And besides that, I don't appreciate that. That's considered spam, and I've been accused of spamming people when I talked within the same subject matter in different groups, and I'm like, wait a minute, yeah, if they were in the other groups, they saw what I said, but the thing is, like, Facebook is cracking down on spam, and then you got like nasty people in groups that send pornography on there. That's something I don't do. If it's a video with really too much violence on it, I can always remove the preview video and say that this is pretty violent. So if you haven't seen it, you can check it out from YouTube or wherever I got it from. But honestly, I try not to do that, and Like I always put warnings on, music that I listen to. Warning, this has strong language. That way, if you're easily offended, you don't click on it thinking I just uploaded a good song because it's something that I was listening to prior to joining Facebook, and I just, because if there's any fans of those bands, I'm like, hey, of course you gotta be careful with that because some people have, pirated this crap, and that's something I don't do. I don't pirate. If I watch an old movie from YouTube, it's usually something that is in public domain, or I watch on Netflix. And sometimes I just use YouTube to watch trailers. And if the studios have like first looks, it's not like I'm trying to steal it or sell the information, but I'm just showing people, hey, there's first looks on here, so check them out because you might get a laugh or two. And again, I don't see yeah, I don't think it's right to pirate anything because pirating is basically stealing a movie that somebody worked on. And I don't really watch those types of movies, but I've noticed them over the years, even anywhere where it shows uh it's like if you search any actor name just to get a reference of how many movies they've been in, and sometimes they have the full length movies, but some of them are on public domain, and sometimes they have it for rent right here on the website. So it's not like, and I don't ever feel like I should ever have to watch something that I wouldn't pay to see, because if I didn't pay for it, I'm stealing it. But also, if I did watch something for free, I don't download it to keep because that's just plain wrong. I don't rip them or anything like that. And sometimes I like to watch the old school trailers from movies that, basically didn't, hard to find anymore. And that's always great to find on YouTube. But again, you gotta be careful because, they've been hitting people with copyrights saying, you just stole our blah, blah, blah. And then, it's like, I wouldn't steal anything because it's not right to steal. If I put a music video from a band, it's usually from Vevo, which Vevo paid the band money to have their video on there, or else even old music videos, like if you wanted to watch Vanilla Ice, or whatever, well, everyone have a good evening, because it is getting nighttime, and I will talk to y'all later. Have a good one.